Part 5, Dismantling the Program. Chapter 12, Joining the Shift. Everything we have discussed, the amygdala hijack, the historical sabotage, the digital noise, leads to this single point of transition. Most people will spend their entire lives reacting to the sting of jealousy without ever naming it. They are the unconscious, drifting in a sea of destructive interference. To join the shift, you must adopt a new state of existence, super-radiance. The Great Leap Theory. In our current state of high noise, we spend roughly 40% of our collective energy on friction. Think of the legal departments, the security systems, the office politics, and the emotional recovery time required to handle the rot in our daily lives. This is energy that is not being used for discovery, creation, or progress. The theory: if we move from unconscious reaction to conscious observation, we trigger a conscious phase shift in the species. Imagine a scientific community where a rival's breakthrough is celebrated as a shared win because the goal is the ultimate truth, not the individual credit. Imagine a culture where we stop burning the other library and start downloading its data. When we stop sabotaging the group to save the ego, we progress not as rivals, but as a single, efficient organism. This is the Great Leap, the moment we move from being a collection of competing scripts to a unified signal. The discipline of the data, the new morality. Joining the shift requires a move away from traditional good versus evil morality. Instead, we embrace the discipline of harm minimization and truth maximization. The mindset: if an action causes a resource leak, harm, friction, or suffering, it is inefficient. If an action aligns with the data and promotes flourishing, it is efficient. The no ideology rule: you must remain a data collector. Whether the truth comes from the left, the right, the religious, or the secular, if it is the truth, you must accept it. To reject data because you dislike the source is a symptom of the rot. The daily manual frequency alignment. How do you do this on a Tuesday morning at a holiday dinner or in a high-stress meeting? Label the sting. When you feel that cold contraction of jealousy or the heat of an ego threat, stop. Do not speak. Mentally say, "This is my amygdala firing a false alarm. It thinks I'm losing survival resources. It is wrong." Verify the data. Look at the person triggering you. Apply the L square. Are they actually a threat to your life, or are they just a data point that challenges your current script? Choose efficiency. In a state of friction, the instinct is to sabotage or withdraw. The conscious phase shift move is to validate. Turn off their alarms so you can both get back to the work of discovery. Conclusion: the end of the autopilot. It is hard to ignore a million years of programming. The biological scripts we have discussed are deep, ancient, and powerful. They were designed to keep you alive in a world that no longer exists. But understanding the architecture of your own suffering is the only way to dismantle it. By reading this book, you have begun to decouple your consciousness from the biological hardware. You are no longer just a wave in the noise. You are becoming the observer of the wave. Watch the patterns, trust the data, and join the shift.